Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Slavery. About slavery. What were some of the things that happened? Huh? I can't hear you. Brutal things like what? What happened to our kids?
Well, in Florida, they were fed to alligators.
Alligator bait, okay. Now were we able to enjoy our kids? Verse 32. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32. Hey, where's that sign? Matter of fact, let me see. Yep, it's right there. Matter of fact, come here. Read it again. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people. Now, question: Did this happen to any other nation on this planet? That their sons and their daughters will be given unto another people? No, right? So now light bulbs should be going off in our head. Like, wait a minute, because earlier we read these curses shall be upon us for a sign and for a wonder. Now we're supposed to be like, wait a minute. Those people that's over in Israel now, they never went into slavery on slave ships. Right. Their people was never given, their sons and daughters was never given, what is that? To another people. Right. Now we should be like, wait a minute. Now our mind should be Roman. Like, wait a minute. Read. It sounds familiar. Read. And thine eyes shall look and fill with longing for them all the day long. So it says, and our eyes shall look and fill with longing for them all the day long. Meaning, once they separated us from our kids, we couldn't be like, hey, give my kids back and go get them. You ever seen, what was that, 12 Years a Slave? Right. When, what's her name, Kizzy? Her kids got taken. What was she doing? She was crying. Why? Because she had no power to get her kids back. That's how we were. We didn't have any power. We didn't have any might to go get our kids back. Read. And there shall be no might in thine hand. Give me another one. Give me 37. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword. So God said, now you're going to become an astonishment. You know what astonishment is? Or what it means?
Like, scared.
Huh?
Amazing.
Amazed. Because now what we do, you just look at us on the internet. Look at World Star. Right. We flood World Star with stupid stuff. To the other nations, like, look at these niggas. Like, I can't believe, because the other nations know who we are. We just don't know. Right. Exactly. So the other nations, like, I can't believe the greatest people on earth is acting like this. Bring it out. Oh well, because they know as long as they keep us at the bottom, they up top. Bring it out. All these crazy things we do, we fighting and killing each other. Right. They like, these niggas here. But that's a curse that God said he was going to put on us. Read it again. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb. It says a proverb. You know what a proverb is? A proverb is like a wise saying. For example, they say if you want to hide something from a Negro, you what?
Put it in a paper.
Put it in the paper. You put it in the paper. You put it in the book. Why? Because they say niggas don't read. Right. They say niggas love to eat what? Fried chicken and watermelon. Right. You see how you know these things? These are the labels that are put on us. Right. But God said that was going to happen to the children of Israel. Read that again. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee. And it says a byword. A byword is anything you are called outside your God-given name. Okay, you put that down. Now, step over here. Read that part again, that last part. And a byword among all the nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee. It says no matter where you are in the planet, you're going to be called a byword. No longer are you going to be known as Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Manasseh on down. Right. Because this is what God calls us in the Bible. Right. This is what the world calls us. Nowhere in the Bible do you see the word African American. Right. Nowhere do you see West Indian blacks. Right. Nowhere in the Bible do you see Haitians. So what tends to happen when we don't see these words, we automatically disassociate ourselves with the Bible.
Right.
Now we thinking that, you know, the Bible don't pertain to us. When actually the Bible is only about you. It pertains only to you. Yeah, give me that. So that's what we are here showing our people who we are according to the Bible. Because a lot of us had this Bible in our pulpits, in our churches, but we never read it. I guarantee you got a Bible at home. But I guarantee you can't give me more than 5 scriptures. And it's a whole lot of scriptures. But that's because what we do, we go into these churches and we just listen to what the pastors say.
Right.
And all the pastors do is give you 1, maybe 2 scriptures the whole time you in there. But what they do, they give you feel goods. They sob stories. And the reason why we relate to them because we're all in the same condition.
Right.
We're all at the bottom. So of course we're going to relate to him like, whoa, he was talking to me. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Right, he preached. No, he didn't. He didn't tell you nothing.
Bring it out.
He didn't tell you nothing what God told. He didn't tell you nothing that God said in His book. Free.
Psalms chapter 147, verse 19. He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation.
So God said He only gave His laws, statutes, and commandments to the children of Israel.
That's right.
He ain't give it to everybody.
Right.
So when you see everybody else with our Bible, He didn't give that to them. He didn't give that to them. He gave it to the children of Israel. He showed nobody nothing. Read that. Matter of fact, now go back to Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. Read. Deuteronomy 7 and verse 6.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
Matter of fact, read it and call it again because we're still in Deuteronomy. Remember when I went to Deuteronomy 1 and 1 to show you who we were talking to? It never changed. The audience never changed. Let's see what he said about that same audience, the children of Israel. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
So God chose the children of Israel to be a special people. Read.
Unto himself above,
Equal to.
above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So when God created everything in His world, He already had a chosen people.
Right.
He chose the children of Israel to be the leading class of this whole world.
That's right.
But because we continue to do what He tells us not to do, Psalms 82 and verse 6, because we're doing what He told us not to do, now we're getting the curses. We're getting the punishments. Read what you got. Is that what I want?
Yeah. Psalms chapter 82, verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness.
So it says the children of Israel, they know not. They don't know why we in the conditions that we in. They don't know why we in the slums, why we in the ghettos, the projects. God said we don't know these things, read.
All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
So because we don't know that, now the foundations of the earth are out of course. Now we see the other nations ruling.
Right.
We at the bottom.
Right.
We see we in the ghettos. They on the ocean fronts. God said the whole earth is out of course because we are out of order. So just like I asked you with your kids, now if you tell them to do something and they do it, you don't mind giving them whatever they want, right? But if they don't listen, now there's punishments. Now they're not gonna get the candy or whatever they want. It's the same thing. Give me that 5:15, Hosea 5 verse 15. It's the same thing to the Most High God. So what we're doing is showing you our national. Matter of fact, give me that.
Hosea chapter 5 verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
So God is saying He's going to go back to His place until we acknowledge our offense. Because this is not the first time the Most High God has told us over and over to do something, over and over to come back to your nationality, over and over to do this. He got to the point where, He like, you know what? I'm going back to my place until you realize what you have done and acknowledge it. So that's what we're supposed to do here in this captivity. We're supposed to go into this Bible, just like it said, and look at the curses and be like, you know what? These fit my people.
Right.
These fit me. This is my nationality. So let me come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. Matter of fact, give me that. Nope. Give me. I'm gonna bring that out next. But 17 and 11. Sirach 17 and 11. Because when you hear laws, what do you think of? Why is it important for us to keep God's laws?
To stay on the right path.
Huh?
To stay on the right path.
Stay on the right path, huh? Okay. So what is the right path? So does that mean, you know, just to give the homeless money or something? What does it mean to stay on the right path?
To walk the right way. Like not turn where you're not supposed to go.
You see how we don't even know? But that's because we learned that in church.
Right.
They don't give us straight answers.
Right.
They give us stuff like, you know, we just gotta do good. What does that mean? What does do good do? So if I stop somebody from going in the street and getting hit, is that doing good? Is God gonna let me in the kingdom for? Is that good? You get what I'm saying? But these are things that we have been taught in Christian church or whatever church we go to, instead of seeing what God tells us we're supposed to be doing. Yeah, give me that.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 17, verse 11. Beside this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for an heritage.
So God said he gave the children of Israel his laws for an inheritance. So actually, when we keep God's laws, we're actually coming back to who we are.
That's right.
For example, before we got over here, what were we eating? Were we eating hot dogs, ramen noodles? No, right? Huh. Okay, so what were we celebrating before we got over here? Was it Christmas, Thanksgiving, Hanukkah? I mean, not Hanukkah. Give me some more. Easter, Valentine's Day, birthdays, Sunday. Were we doing these things before we got over here? Huh. Read that again.
Beside this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for an heritage.
So God says, when you come back to keep my laws, statutes, and commandments, now you're actually in your heritage. Now you would know what you ate back then.
Right.
Now you would know, according to the Bible, what feast days we were supposed to be keeping. We're supposed to be keeping Pentecost.
Right.
We're supposed to be keeping Passover,
Right.
new moons. These are things that we're supposed to be keeping. But because we don't know who we are and that we do what everybody else do, now we keep Thanksgiving. We keep Christmas. We keep birthdays. We keep all these things that we were never given to keep from God.
Bring it out.
Read that again.
Beside this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for an heritage.
Read this for me. Read that again for me. I like that definition. So we're going to go into what heritage is. Because I guarantee you, if you see a Chinese man, I guarantee he can tell you who he come from, his lineage all the way back to I don't know how long. He can tell you all his customs. Not only a Chinese man, East Indian man can tell you that. Arab man can tell you that. Any other nation can sit here and tell you their nationality and who they come from, their nationality, their heritage. But when you get to us, why is it that it starts with slavery? Because we don't know, right? Read.
Heritage is a person's unique and heritage sense of family identity.
So it says heritage deals with a unique, read again?
Is a person's unique and heritage sense of family identity.
So your heritage is a part of your family identity. So if we knew what our heritage was, we would know we are the greatest people. We would know our who we trace back to,
right.
and that we come from a Christ bloodline, right. And we are the greatest people on this earth. Read that again.
Heritage is a person's unique and heritage sense of family identity. Right. The values, traditions, culture, and artifacts handed down by previous generations.
It says, and traditions. What were things that we were keeping? Like I went over. We would know that, we kept Hanukkah, Passover, new moons, Feast of First Fruit. We would know these things if we knew our heritage. But God is saying if we keep his laws, we're actually coming back to our heritage. So now I'm gonna go over a couple laws of things that we are supposed to be keeping as the children of Israel. 22 and verse 5. Deuteronomy 22 and verse 5. Because now we have been taught everything outside of what God told us to do. Read what you got.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5.
Real quick before I hit this. What is the importance of God's laws? Once we keep God's laws, what are we doing?
Coming back to him. Coming back to him.
Coming back to our what?
To our heritage.
To our heritage.
Right.
Read. Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God. So let's start over. Read again. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. So quick question. What garments do men put on that they're not supposed to put on that women put on today?
Like a dress?
You hit it right on the head.
That's right.
So when you see the Shanae's and give me some more. Shanae's and the who? Wanda's, Tyler Perry, all these things. Yeah, Big Mama. God said these are an abomination. We're not supposed to be doing this. Read it from the top.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Now it says the women shall not wear that which pertaineth to a man. What would you say that is? What would you say that women wear nowadays that men wear?
Bring it out.
Like baggy pants?
Huh?
Baggy pants?
Baggy pants. Pants in general.
That's right.
Pants in general. I'm gonna tell you why. Because, matter of fact, you can even go to the doctor. They'll tell you the same thing. Pants were never meant for women to wear. Because y'all have a sensitive area down there. It has to breathe. So when y'all wear tight pants and you go to the doctor, what do they tell you?
Not to wear the tight pants because it can cause
It's crazy that the doctor got to tell you, but God been told the sisters don't wear pants.
Right.
Just like it told the men don't wear dresses.
Right.
Why? Because this is a part of our nationality, our heritage that we are, our customs. Read it again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So I know, no, not that. So what tends to happen, they be like, well, we have women pants. There's no such thing as women pants.
That's right.
Pants are pants. I don't know if you was going to say it, but I'm just going to beat you to it. Pants are pants.
Right.
Women are not supposed to wear pants.
Right.
That's just our custom. That's our nationality. I want to keep hitting the word nationality so you know, well, when somebody asks you who you are, now you can say you're an Israelite from. Matter of fact, I didn't give you that. What's your father? What's your father? What would he be? A so-called African American? Would he be East Indian? What would he be on this sign?
Well, my dad has Native American.
Native American? Okay, so he will be from the tribe of Gad. So you are who your father. You are who your father is. So you also will be from the tribe of Gad.
That's right.
All praise to the Most High. No, give me that in Ecclesiastes. What is it? 13 and 15 or 15 and 13? I think it's 15 and verse 13. Yep. Oh no, Ecclesiasticus. Because it says all that do so are an abomination. Do you know what the word abomination means?
Like,
Nope. I want that one.
I know it, but I tip my tongue.
Okay. It might be 15 and 13. 15 and verse 13. Yep.
Ecclesiastes chapter 15, verse 13.
Because people say God don't hate, all he is love.
Right.
But let's see what God said about abominations, about cross-dressing, right?
The Lord hateth all abomination, and they that fear God love it not.
So God said he hate that thing. When men putting on dresses, he don't care if it's in a movie.
Right.
He don't care. He don't care.
That's right.
He said, no, these are my chosen people. And I have a dress code. He don't want his men in dresses and
Right.
his women in pants. He
Right.
said he hate that thing. Now do you eat pork, shrimp, crab, lobster?
I don't eat pork.
You don't eat pork? All praises. What about shrimp? Give me that in Leviticus 11. Come on. Leviticus 11.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters.
So another thing what God tells us, he lets us know because he created everything, right? So he would know what's good to eat and what's good not to eat. Because if you look into the world, they say shrimp is a delicacy. They say crab is a delicacy. But quick question. What is the characteristics of shrimp, oysters, crab, catfish? What else? What are the characteristics of these animals? What do they do?
They supposed
They clean the ocean, right?
Right.
So wait a minute. So if they clean the ocean and we consume them, why you think the water brown as hell or gray as hell?
Bring it out.
Because we are eating the things that God put here to clean the earth.
That's right.
Read what you got.
These are and these shall ye eat of all that are in the waters. Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
So God says these are the things that my people are supposed to eat. Things that have fins and scales.
Right.
What are some of the things that have fins and scales? Like tilapia. We have grouper. What's another one? Bass, salmon, whiting, flounder. These are things that's found in the tops of the water.
Right.
These are the healthy things that we are supposed to be eating, not the things at the bottom. The things at the bottom are the things we stay away from. Catfish. We stay away from those things.
Right.
Now remind you. Remember I went to give me Deuteronomy 7 verse 6, because I don't know if I read it yet. Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. So Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So you got to remember, sister, that the Lord says you are a chosen people, near unto himself. You are special. We are not supposed to be like everybody else. But even when you look out into the world, you can already tell we special. We're better than everybody in everything.
Right.
We're smarter. We work harder. We're stronger. We're faster. And we sing better. In every aspect of life, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are better.
That's right.
That ain't by coincidence.
Right.
That's because God said it. God made us like that. Read that again.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So we're not supposed to be doing what everybody else do.
Right.
Because all the other nations know who we are, except us.
Right.
They know our down.
Hey, shalom brothers, shalom sisters, Bishop Nathaniel here. That's right, you know what day it is. It's Shout Out Tuesday. It is Shout Out Tuesday. And I pray you brothers and sisters join me every Tuesday afternoon on IUIC Events channel, where I will be reading your kind and inspirational letters, also thanking you for your kind donations, and also covering very important biblical information for the mental well-being of our 12 tribes. That's right, 12 tribes worldwide. So hope to see you then every Tuesday afternoon on IUIC Events. Shalom.
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.